Hello everyone. Welcome to another live mail call video here at my YouTube channel. I just realized my hands are so super dry, so I'm gonna put lotion on. Really, like, why do I not realize this until I'm live? Like, for real. So the theme for July 2024 was stripes. So we're going to be looking at a bunch of striped cards today. I got a peek at some of the cards as I was opening envelopes, and we are in for a treat, some really fun techniques and all sorts of fun cards. So, all right, lotion on so my hands aren't so crusty, and we're ready to get this going here. Okay, so first of all, I have a couple of cards that were for June that either came in late, or in one particular instance, this first I'm going to show you, it was actually one that I had set off to the side last month to show, and just like completely spaced it because it's in a big envelope because the person wanted it to be sent back. And so I had it off to the side, like, don't forget to do this. And then of course I forgot to do it. So this card is from Tracy Cone in Georgia. In fact, I think she has a card for July that we'll look at too. But, oh, I guess I should say, mail call is, if you're new to this, mail call is when I give you a theme for the month and you send me cards based on that theme. And then I open the mail and we all get to see the cards that you've sent. And it's just kind of a way to show off a little bit what you're doing and create community here at YouTube. So, all right, this is from Tracy in Georgia. Just a nice envelope. And the theme for June was ink blending. So look at this really beautiful ink blending. It's so peaceful. It's so pretty. I suspect she used oxides just because of how the inks look. But look how pretty that is. Those colors are just gorgeous. It looks like a peaceful, almost like an ocean scene or something. So cool. So thank you so much, Tracy. I apologize for not sharing your card last month. I thought I was being so smart setting it aside so that it would be safe in its padded envelope, ready to make its way home to you, and then completely missed it. So there we go, sealed up, ready to go. So we'll get that into the mail. Okay, and then, okay, I have one more for June. And this is from, oh, well, for one thing, they have a really cute envelope to go with it. But this is from Dean and Marie in Florida. Look at this fun card. That ink blending is just gorgeous on that embossing folder. Look at that. So pretty. I love that so much. So she says on the back, products used. Simon Says Stamp Margot Tile embossing folder. So that's this pattern. I can probably zoom in on this stuff too. There we go. Time for Tea Designs, Big Birthday Wishes Sentiment Die. And then the colors of ink she used for the ink blending are Kitsch Flamingo, Twisted Citron, and Squeezed Lemonade. They're oxides. How pretty is that? I love it. And then I love the envelope that goes with it too. So thank you so much, Deanan. What a fun name too. Okay, so now we're going to head right into July. Oh, actually, just kidding. I have one more I wanted to show you. This actually isn't a mail call card, but I wanted to share it anyway. This is from Laura. She is Snail Mail Obsessed on Instagram. And look at her cute card she sent. Look how cute this is. All the different alcohols. And then she says in the note here that I gave her my address so she could send me snail mail if she wanted to. So look at all the fun things that she sent. Got little labels, some little stickers inside, some washi tape on a little card, vintage postage stamps. We love that. It looks like there's a USPS rate in July of 2014 maybe. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh, these are the rates as of July 14th this year. Mental note, I need to update my postage chart. And then 1939 New York World's Fair postcard. How cool is that? How fun. So she sent these all inside the card in this custom envelope. cover up her address on the back. How fun is that? I love the kind of like 70s vibe we've got going here. So cool. So big thank you to Laura. Okay, now into July. All right, this first card is from Kim in Maryland. And look at her take on stripes. So she's done stripes of pattern paper, which I think is kind of a fun idea. It's not immediately apparent what she did for stripes. So it's kind of a fun take on it. So she looks like she pieced together the stripes and then die cut out the scalloped rectangle. How fun is that? Make a racket, it's your day. So fun. What a fun card. So this is from Kim, and she says that she used a bunch of Catherine Pooler products. Looks like all Catherine Pooler products. So that's so fun. Love that. I love the color she chose too. Okay, moving on. Oh, this one's a really cool take on stripes. So this is from Denise in Indiana. And for one thing, she's got some little stripes on her envelope. But look at this. She did stripes of alcohol ink. That is so cool. What a cool card. And then she's highlighted some of the colors from the pattern by sticking on some sequins and those colors. I think it's just so amazing. Love that so much. Love that. And I love that die set too. Okay, so this was Denise in Indiana. Okay, next up we have, this is a card from Deb in North Carolina. And she's done stripes of pattern paper, but her stripes are a little bit more apparent. And I love that she's put together this super colorful background of stripes and then put a completely white flower on top. I think it's such a fun way to highlight that flower. So if you have, or even if you have like some stamped images that you don't want to color, what if you just do a colorful background and then put those images on top? It's kind of a fun idea. So then she's got happy anniversary in there. I think that's just such a fun idea. And it looks like maybe these are all like different backgrounds that she's created. You know, like some different stamped backgrounds. Like maybe she's saved some little scraps from other cards. So yeah, this makes me think I should save all those little scraps when I like cut down a background. And then I can piece them all together for a background like this. Just so fun. So Deb did want her card returned to her. So I'm just putting it in the envelope. We'll get that in the mail. All right, the next card is from Isla in Finland. And look at this fun paper pieced card with all these fun patterns. So she said stripes of pattern on each one of the teacups. So cool. Fun way to interpret stripes. And then inside, she's even created a little, there you go. Oh, she says change to real tea bag. That's so cool. You can include a little tea bag on your card. So fun. I love that interpretation of stripes. I just think that turned out so cool. Okay. So that's from Isla. All right, next up we have a card from Alberta in Tennessee. Look at these fun colors. I'm wondering what color she used. She says, oh, they're from Stampin' Up, Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and Summer Splash. It's like you guys know I'm going to wonder these things. And so you make sure you put them on the back. It's so great. So how pretty is that? I love this texture back here. What a fun die too. So this is from Alberta. So cool. Love that. I love the simple colors on that. All right, we have a super colorful shaker card for this next one. And this is from Caro in Vancouver, Canada. And she sent her flower picture along. She's been doing that for the last while. And here we go. Here's the envelope. She's got some like washi tape on the envelope. And then here is the card itself. Look at that fun shaker. I love that. So she's used a striped pattern paper. And then look at this. She she like cut it out and then put the shaker underneath. So cool. So it has kind of like a layered effect. And then there's the other side, like that's the frame that was on the outer edge. Such a cool way to use all the different pieces of that pattern paper. So cute. I love that. And then she says, by the way, do not collect stamps. I only collect what I need to have pretty postage for my handmade cards. That's perfect. I love it. So once again, there's her photo, her beautiful flowers. And thank you so much, Alberta. Okay, this next one just makes me think of The Little Mermaid. And this is from Gail in Alberta, Canada. That's like a good little segue from Alberta to Alberta, Canada. So look at this. Does this not remind you of The Little Mermaid? I think it's the colors. Like this is kind of like Flounder's colors. And then like the coral red or the red of Ariel's hair. It just makes me think of under the sea things. Like, I think it's just so fun. So there's the inside with the little fish. So cute. So her stripes came in with the background. So she's cut her inked background into little planks so that it creates a very subtle stripe texture. So cool. And then she's used like the mirror cardstock for all that silver. What a fun way to use stripes. So once again, this is from Gail. She says that she used Chip Sapphire, Stormy Sky, Broken China, and then from Spellbinders, the Coastal Escape View. How cool is that? Thank you so much, Gail. This next card is a fun little trifold card, and this is from Cindy in Minnesota. And look at this. Look how fun this is. How it opens up. How cool is that? With all those little greetings, as well as the stripes. I just love how she's, you know, made it so that it can still close by cutting little slits on the top and bottom of that center piece so that it can still open and close. I just thought that was so creative. So she's got her stripes in the pattern paper she used, and it's a foiled pattern paper. So cool. Love that. And I love those little ice creams. They've got a little bit of shimmer on them, if you can see it. So fun. Such a fun card. So that's from Cindy in Minnesota. Okay, this next one, I about died. It's so cute. I mean, I cannot even contain myself. It's so dang cute. Okay, this is from Beth. She says, when I saw a simple line drawing of this idea online, I had to recreate it as a card. Too funny. Okay, are you ready for this? Rock, paper, scissors. Hey, look over here. My husband's in the room doing Legos. Look how cool.
I love it.
Rock, paper, scissors. I thought it was so cute. Okay, so she used the waffle flower Paws Up die and then Concord and Ninth paper. How cute is that? So she just took the paw section of the die cut and like cut it off so it looks like, you know, like the paw all closed up. And then, isn't that so dang cute? I love that Sika is over here like, Eve, that's so adorable. Sika has kitties. She knows exactly what this is. I want to recreate this too. It's too cute. Oh, he's pointing out stripes on his Lego over here. Looks great, babe. What exactly is that? Is that a Star Wars thing?
Yeah, it's an AT-AT.
It's a what?
Star Wars.
But what is it?
It's an AT-AT walker.
An AT-AT walker?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever that is. But it has like stripes on it. So he was like pointing out. He's like, hey, I've got stripes. Okay, well, Beth, this is so stinking adorable. I really need to recreate this. It's so clever. I love it so much. So thank you so much, Beth, for that. Okay, here we go. This one is this is a larger card. Oh, it's from Sylvia, and Sylvia just commented. This is perfect. So Sylvia sent this card. Ooh, look at that like shimmer on the flowers. That's so pretty. So she's got a striped background, kind of a monochromatic with like this very light tan cream color and black. And then she's got like pops of red and a little bit of green. So beautiful. And then inside says thinking of you with a little heart. I love that. It's so dramatic. It's so great. And I just love what she did with these flowers. They're so pretty. Sylvia, good job. I love it. Okay. This next one is from Sharon in Alberta, Canada. Lots of Alberta today. Look at this. You make life colorful. So she's done, looks like she pieced together the different colors of cardstock and then ran that through an embossing folder. And then there's a couple layers of the clouds. So fun. Wishing you happiness and rainbows. How cute is that? It's so colorful. She says, I struggle with where to place the gems. Can you suggest where you would place them on this card and what kind? Well, I think what you've done looks pretty great. The only thing I might do is that these three look like they're evenly spaced. So to make it look a little bit more random, just move one of them just a little closer so that they're not quite as evenly spaced. That's basically what I do. I like to make sure that like I've got a couple that are together kind of close and one that's kind of far away. I do that. Another kind of tip that people do for adding gems or rhinestones or sequins is they work in odd numbers. So you have 5 here, so it's a great odd number. The only thing I would do differently is maybe just, give them a friend. Like bring the yellow one over to the blue a little bit. Something like that. But I think it looks great as is as well. Like no problem. Once again, this is Sharon in Alberta. So cute. Love all the colors. Okay. This next one is from Amy in Texas. This is so cool. Look at all of this stenciling. What fun colors. Let's see, does she say anything about it? She says, Fancy Gift Bow Stencils, 360. Distress Inks, Gina K. Sentiment, and then handwriting on envelope by my daughter, Lily. Oh, I guess it was the envelope it came in. Okay, but look at that on the inside too. Isn't that cool? The stenciling right there, just so neat. I love all these colors. Distress inks. Okay, so I can kind of, okay, so we've got some Seedless Reserve, picked raspberry, well, maybe Mermaid Lagoon, maybe Broken China, I'm not sure. Barn door. Ooh, carved pumpkin? Persimmon, mustard, maybe. Mowed lawn. Yeah, those are the colors I'm kind of thinking here. How cool is that? And I also love the addition of these little confetti sequins. So cool. So thank you again, Amy. What a beautiful card. Amy wanted her card returned, so I'm just going to put it in the envelope that she sent. If you want your card returned to you, just make sure to include an envelope that has your return address on it and put some postage on it, and then I can get it back into the mail. Back to you. Oh no, I just lost hers. Hold on. There we go. I had a stack started and it fell off the stack and I didn't want it to lose. I didn't want to lose it. Okay. Okay, this one looks really fun. It is from Karen Gregory in Washington. Look how fun this is. Okay, so she's used, I recognize this paper. The pattern paper in the background is from Craft Consortium. It's that like ink drops paper that looks like alcohol ink. What a fun way to use that pattern paper to make like irregular stripes so that it looks like the ocean, like ocean waves. How fun is that? And I also love that she did white die cuts on top. So cool. Love that. What a fun card. So once again, this is from Karen in Washington. Okay. This next one is another one they want returned. I'm saying that out loud so I don't forget to do it. Okay, this is from Tanya. And look how cute. This little puppy. Okay, so she says, let's see. Gina K Master Layouts 1, Gina K Pocket Full of Sunshine, Simon Arches, CZ Sentiments, and random scraps for stripes. So is Pocket Full of Sunshine the stamp set where this little puppy is from? Because that's adorable. And I need one that's a cat. Love it. Oh, Bunny's asking if I can show the handwriting of her daughter. I don't think it was well, I guess it might be. No, I think it was on the envelope that the card was in when it came to me, and I don't have that envelope anymore, sadly. Because I try not to look at the contents, like the cards, until I'm live with all of you. So I briefly check to make sure that it, it has the right month, and then I just put it away. Like I try not to look at it, if that makes sense. So unfortunately, I don't have the envelope anymore. But anyway, so cute. Love this little puppy. And he's got a little shiny black nose. I think that's so cute. Look at that on the inside, just a little bit of stripe. So cool. So thank you so much, Tanya. I'm going to put your card in your return envelope. The Gina stamp set has a cat too. Love it. I'm going to have to look into that. Okay. This next card is from Bunny, and she's in the chat tonight. I think I just saw her. So she has this really cute, look at this dog. He's so cute. And then there's this stripe texture, and then she's actually put it through an embossing folder. I don't know if you could see it, but I can feel that there's a little bit of a texture, because you could sort of see it over on the edge here. So cute. It's kind of monochromatic blue. So she says, oh, and I was going to show you her envelope that it came in. Hold on. I set it aside. Where did it go? Oh, crap. Hold on. Because she put all these Olympic stamps on the envelope. There it is. Okay. Look at all of, okay. So she wrote me a little note. Not a good month for me health-wise. Bunny, I hope you're feeling better. She used a lot of stamps on her envelope, but she loves the Olympics. Go USA. Look at all of the postage stamps she used. How fun is that? I love that. Were all of these postage stamps, although they didn't all come out at the same time, because some are 25 cents and some are 29. So they're all different. That's so cool. And then this one up right here. So cool. Anyway, so this is Bunny's card. So stinking cute. That dog. So adorable. Love it. Thanks so much, Bunny, for sending that along. Okay, this next one is from Michelle in Indiana. Look how pretty this is. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how she did this background. It looks like she did ink blending and then cut it into stripes or strips of paper and then ran that through an embossing folder for some texture. I made a really cool pattern. How cool is that? It's just like really intricate. So amazing. And she's got that flower on the inside as well. So beautiful. And I love like the peaches and aqua shades. So beautiful. Great job, Michelle. I love that card. All right, this next one is for Molly. Look how cute this is. So she did like the paper pieced cardstock strips, but then there's this die cut panel on top so that it shows all of the stripes underneath. How cool. And then the happy birthday on top. What a cool card. And she's even continued those stripes on the inside. Such a fun way to do stripes. So amazing. I love that. So thank you so much, Molly. This next card, let's see, who's this from? This is from Charlotte in Dallas, Texas. She wants her card returned, so I'm going to make sure I do that. Look how fun this is. So she used a pattern paper. Let's see. Striped pattern paper from American Crafts. Hand drawn. What? You did that? I thought it was a stamp. Wow, she hand drew this. That's so amazing. She did it with watercolor markers and a fountain pen. How fun is that? Wow. Good job, Charlotte. That's amazing. So beautiful. What a great drawing. That's amazing. Wow. Good job, Charlotte. So I'm going to make sure I get Charlotte's card back into her envelope. Okay. All right. Moving on to this card from Beth in Minnesota. Look how cool this is. So much like texture on this. Okay, so she's paper pieced the stripes and then die cut it with the word friend. Popped up the friend on, it looks like some of this like purpley cardstock. Like it's got a little bit of dimension to it. And then she's got this cute bird here as well. Did she say anything? Okay, bird from Simon's Spring Birds and colored with Copic markers. Such a cute little bird. That turned out so cute. So this is kind of like a monochromatic card. Love it. So many blues and purples. So cool. I love that. And I love the additional little dewdrops on it too. So cute. Thanks so much, Beth. Okay. This one is from Laura in Ohio. She doesn't give any details on the back, but look how fun this is. Perfect for July. I'm sad that we didn't open the mail for July before the 4th of July because that would have been very fitting. But look how cool. What a fun card. Kind of using red, white, and blue stripes. And it's, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the white is kind of like a pearl cardstock, and then she's used glitter cardstock for the blue and the red. And then she's even got some like ribbon over here. What a fun patriotic card. How fun is that? Thank you so much, Laura, in Ohio. Love that. Okay. This next one is from Patty in Massachusetts. Look at this cool card. So what a fun way to interpret stripes. Like this like kind of pattern coming in, which I believe that stamp, she doesn't say, but I believe it's from Spellbinders. And I know that because I have this stamp set and I was organizing my stamps and dies today and I saw it. So I believe it's from Spellbinders, but this like kind of like overlapping little stripe texture. And then she did like a little bit of ink blending. Such a cool way to use that stamp. And it kind of highlights the center area. So she put the grading right there in the center. It's just so cool. She's also done a little bit of an embossing folder. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a little bit of a striped embossed texture on the die cut. Thank you. How cool is that? And then on the inside, we've got a little leaf. What a cool card. I love that. Okay, so that's from Patty in Massachusetts. Okay, here we have another patriotic card. And this is from Kathy in Ohio. She says she lost her paper, so sadly. So there's her info. But look how cool this is. She used Waffle Flower Postage 4th of July collection. How fun is that? You are sparktacular. That's cute. I love it. I love Waffle Flowers like postage stamp like collection that they keep continuing. So adorable. I love it so much. She used great ink colors for this too. I'm not sure which inks she used. So Kathy, let us know what you use for your red and your blue because those are some really great colors. I almost want to say, is this soft navy from Simon maybe? That blue? Maybe. I'm not sure. Let us know what colors you used. So cool. Once again, that's Kathy in Ohio. Okay, this one has the cutest little bee on it, and it is from Daniela in Germany. Look at this cute bee. Stop it. It's so cute. So she did some stripes. Okay, I'm trying to see what she did here. Okay. Okay, so she cut the kind of like leaf texture, and then it looks like she's put bits of like a mirror cardstock in between. Oh no, I think it's actually tape. Like, you know that really, really thin tape that people use for nail art? like it can be like a metallic tape. I think that's what she's put in between or even over top. I'm not sure. It's just a really cool look. That bee's adorable. I don't know where it's from, but it's stinking adorable. The stamp is Lovely Bee from Emprunte d'Autor. I'm not sure. It sounds like maybe it's a... Is that Spanish or is that French? I think it's French. A French stamp set? I'm not sure. It's a freaking cute bee. That's all I know. It's really cute. And she's colored it really, really well. She even put a little bit of like glitter on the wings. And I love these like dewdrops on top of the leaf texture because it totally lends itself to like the leaf look. So cool. And I love the little bundle of string underneath. Ooh, Italian. Could be Italian, Sika. I'm not sure. Someone who's multilingual, let us know. I guess I could also just Google that. But what a cute card. Thank you so much, Daniela. Okay, this one's so dang cute. And it is from Carol. She wants her card returned, so I'm going to make sure I do that. Look at these cute pastel baby colors. So cute. Kind of like a pastel rainbow. Stop it. It's too adorable. She says, all products are from Tailored Expressions, including the map for the stripes and even the foam card cushion for mailing. How cool. I love that. Love it. So this is from Carol. I love her purple sentiment down here. So, so, so cute. People are thinking it's Italian. Okay. Oh, Bunny, if you're a little bit behind, you can refresh the video and it'll like sync it back up. Okay. Oh, Catherine Morgan, we just saw your card. Are you just joining us? We just saw your card, so you could rewind just a little bit and you could see it. Okay, this one, oh, it's from Sika. Just have to take it out. It's a little plastic sleeve. So this is from Sika. Okay. Look at this cute card. Speaking of patriotic, so cute. I love that little truck. She even used like a black glossy cardstock for the window. The attention to detail, Sika, for real. I love it so much. She says, paper tray ink supplies, Celebrate Freedom stamp, Patriot dies, mix and matte postal, pure poppy cardstock, and then the Stamp Market Cobalt cardstock. Love that. Thank you so much, Sika. I love it. It's so cute. And then she's got one of my most favorite colors of envelopes from Paper Source. I love that envelope. Sika, such a cute card. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we have another one from Sika. They were still bundled together. So here's another stripe one. Nathaniel, you did catch a live. All right, so look how cute. What cute colors. Okay, I'm assuming, well, gosh, I don't know what colors cardstock did she use. Rose petal washi tape set. Oh. Rose petal washi tape set? Is that what all this is? Washi tape? Oh my word, it is. The stripes are washi tape. That's amazing. I thought it was cardstock. That's so cool. How cool is that? So it looks like she had like 4 different colors of washi tape and made them into stripes. How cool is that? Love it. And then this envelope looks like Gina K. Am I wrong? I'm not sure. Sika's like, wow, your envelope spotting. Yes. I'm wondering, where's this envelope from? Is this one of Gina K? It looks like it might be. I love this though. I love the stripes. Thank you so much, Sika. All right. This next one is from Carol in Maryland. And look how fun this is. I love this die that looks like the edge of like you're looking through a window. So cool. And then she's got the stripes and like the rays from the sun. It is Gina K. Sika, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so she says this is the Conqueror Night die set. Corey's in handy so many times. Sunshine by Picket Fence. What does that say? Oh, the Conqueror Night die set comes in handy so many times. And then Sunshine by Picket Fence. Okay. Cool. I love that. And then love you to the mountains and back. What a fun sentiment. I love it. Okay. This card is going back to Carol. Making sure I have that in her envelope. Okay, this next one is really cool, and I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm so intrigued. It's by Tracy. I believe Tracy's in the chat. Okay, so she's got a lot of details on what this is, but look how it came. It's like in a little bundle. Let me zoom out so we have a little more space here. Okay, so looks like there's a special like envelope that she's made for it because it's a very dimensional card. Got a little squished in the mail, but that's okay. We'll pop it out a little. And then look at this. Like, what in the world? Wow, that is so dimensional. Wow, look at that. Wow. How beautiful. Okay, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of these petals, it looks like. So dimensional. Wow, that is gorgeous, Tracy. Like, stop it. That is like a very special card. Okay, so she says the card on the outside, Elizabeth Craft design, reverse confetti, black and white cardstock cut in very, oh wow, she did the stripes on her own. Wow, that's cool. I thought it was pattern paper. Pattern paper for flower, stem colored with Tombow markers. Wow. Okay. On the inside, we've got my favorite things, watercolor rectangle stacks die, Hero Art script background set, and then Gina K All About You stamp set. And then the envelope over here says, please, thumbnail on upper Velcro, pull upwards. Cool. Okay, so for the envelope, it's patterned cardstock, Gina K Video Memory Keepers box, modified to fit 5x7 card. And for my favorite things, itty bitty basic stamp set for this right here. Okay, so the envelope has a little bit of dimension to it. I've just got to flatten it out a little bit. But wow. Okay, so then you can put the card into the envelope and it won't get too squished. How cool is that? A little package. I love that. How cool. Oh no, it got squished. Go back. That's so beautiful, Tracy. I'm so impressed. What a beautiful card. Wow. Okay, I'm going to put this in here to protect it. Make sure I don't get that petal all messed up. And then I can put that right there. And then bring the Velcro down. Wow, that is so cool. Thank you so much, Tracy. What a beautiful card. Our next card has lots of paper piecing on it, and this one is from Judy in Hawaii. Look at all this paper piecing for the stripes. Amazing. I love all these different pattern papers. Does she say what pattern papers? The stripes are leftovers from other cards I made. Pattern is from Easy Stripes or Strips by Tailored Expressions. So cool. I love that. I love that it's like a really busy kind of background. And then there's like the center area with lots of white so your eye can rest. So cool. What a fun card. And I love those colors too. Thank you so much, Judy. It's a great card. Okay. Next card has a cute little bear on it. And it is from Nancy in Tennessee. Love that. Your friendship means the world to me. I don't know what happened to the end of that stamp set. Or the stamp. I believe that's one of my stamp sets. So I really hope that there was a me on there. If not, that was a glaring error. But I love this. She's used some striped pattern paper and that cute bear. I hope you love this card I created just for you. That's a great sentiment on the inside of a card. I love that. That's so cool. So Nancy in Tennessee, what a cute bear. I love that. Thank you so much for that cutie card. All right, this next one, oh my word, is right up my alley. I love it so much. This one is from Jennifer in Michigan. She's got a really fun color of envelope. And then look at this card. It's so modern. I love it. She says, Concord and Ninth inks, I probably could name them. Oh, maybe not. I think that's lemongrass, and that's rainforest, and that's eucalyptus, maybe. But what was that one? I'm not sure what those three are. Clementine? Ooh, I don't know about that one. Ballet slipper, maybe? I'm not sure. What a cool card, though. The stamps are from Ellen Hudson. Wow, what a cool card. This looks like one that Sika would made. Would made, huh? This looks like one that Sika would make. And right as I say that, I look up and Sika's comments coming through that says, love it. It's so cool. I'm glad I could clock that. Okay, someone said that that flower card looked like it was frame worthy. Well, here's another one. You're gonna die. It is so good. This is from Christine in Ontario, Canada. And she has a fun envelope. Hold on, I've got to take a little bit. She had like July on there. I've got to take that off. But she's got some stripes on the envelope. And then look at this beautiful card. She's created the stripes using gold embroidery floss that's like wrapped around the cardstock. I can kind of see it on the edge. How cool is that? And it just sparkles. What a fun technique. I never would have thought to do that. So she's got the embroidery floss wrapped around, and then she put acetate on top to kind of keep everything in there. And then she has the frame popped up on foam adhesive. Yes, very classy. That is a really good word for it, Sika. So classy. I just love that stripe. I wasn't even sure what it was till I got really looking at it closely. But that's so cool. All right, so that's Christine in Ontario, Canada. She says the stamp uses Poppy from Rosewood Frog's Whiskers ink. So cool. All right, this next one, if I can get the envelope open, is from Vicky in Texas. Look what she did for stripes. How fun is this? So she looks like she stamped a background stamp on a couple different colors. She did kind of like a damask background for the gray and the cream. And then she did like an outline butterfly background for the this lighter gray and the pink. Like that's what's used on that one. And then she's die cut them or cut them and pieced them all together. No clue on what she used. And then Life is Gouda. I want some cheese with it now. I love it. How cool is that? What a fun take on stripes. That's so cool. So thank you so much, Vicki. All right, this next one is from Fern. And it seems like our paper piece stripes is a favorite technique of all of you for this month. And I think that they all look so different. It's so cool. Looks like she's used some pattern paper. Even like specialty pattern paper that has like gold on it and like little copper bits and things like that. How cool is that? And then I believe this Hugs die is from CZ Design. How cool is that? I love these little flower gems. It's kind of a monochromatic card with all the green, but you have these like pops over their color. Like you've got a little bit of pink here and some copper, kind of a teal shade. So cool. What a fun card. So that's Fern in Alberta, Canada. Okay. This next one is from Cheryl Thompson. And look at these fun stripes. All that gold and silver. This just really shines, doesn't it? So it looks like she used some foiled paper that was foiled in gold and silver. And then she's put the metallic greeting on top. And then some die cuts. And then inside we've got a flower and a little butterfly. How cute is that? I love it. Also very classy. Love it. It's amazing. And I love that these like stripes aren't like perfect stripes. They're a little bit wonky. I love that. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Cardstock and dies are by Stampin' Up. Sentiment by Simon. Love it. Okay. This next one is from Judy. Another from Judy. And then look at her 3 blue stripes. How fun is that? I love that she's pieced the 3 stripes and then stamped the flower, like wildflower silhouette on top. So cool. What a fun way to do that. So she's, I'm trying to see here, did she just put, I think she just glued it on top of the white. Yeah, I can see the edge there. She just glued it on top of the white and then stamped that silhouette stamp on top. What a cool card. Thank you so much, Judy. Okay, this has a really fun envelope. This is from Deneen. Oh, we saw one from Deneen earlier. Perfect. Okay, so this is a Let's Celebrate. We've got these stripes coming across, and she even has little stars on the white stripe. That's so fun. So Deneen says, let's see. Simon, Starburst Stencil, Simon, Life is a Party stamp set. Oh, that's funny. I did that stamp set. I didn't even recognize my own sentiment. The envelope is Ink on 3, Stargazer Stencil. I love that. What a cool card. I like the Let's Celebrate. It's black heat embossed on vellum and then adhered to the card. So cool. Love it. So thank you so much, Deneen. All right. We have one that wants to be returned. So I've got the envelope over here. This is from Tana in New York. And look how cool this is. I love this like paint splatter she's done with like a gold and a silver. What a fun splatter. So it looks like she did some striped paper piecing and then did the splatter on top. And then I believe this is from Concord and Ninth. The greeting and the die cut is from Concord and Ninth. How cool is that? I love it. And it looks like there's like maybe like a shimmer spray over the entire thing. There's a little bit of like a shimmer to the whole card. Well, not the greeting, but everything underneath it. It's really pretty. Lots of details on this one. So I'm going to put this in the envelope to send back to Tana. Make sure I get that in the mail for her. Okay, this next one is from Valeria in Mexico City. Look at these cute stenciled stripes. How cute is that? And I love that it's like an irregular kind of formation of all the colors. It's really, really cool. And it looks like she's, well, I don't know if the stamp was already at a curve or maybe she curved it so it looked like that. I'm not entirely sure. But I love the ink blending behind for that circle, how it's just a little darker on the edges. And that bunny is so sweet. Yes, so, so, so cute. I like the addition of the little sequins up here and here. The image itself, it kind of helps create that diagonal line going up to the corner. So cool. And it's like, it's perpendicular to the stripes. So it looks just really, really cool. Like design wise, it looks really neat. So that is from Valeria. Okay, we have a nice big card here. And this is from Beata in Austria. Look at this cool card. Wow. She always knocks it out of the park. Every time. Okay, so it looks like she's created this brick pattern with maybe like a sparkly alcohol ink on the background. And then she's done some colorful strips and then pieced it together so it kind of looks like brick. Did you see that? It's really cool. And then she used holographic cardstock for the centers of the flowers. And then it looks like she's inked on some pearlescent kind of gold ink on the edges of the flowers. So cool. That is so neat. I love that. It's beautiful. Then on the inside, she's got a little bit of that kind of gold edge on the white. Very impressive card. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Beata. Okay. All right. And then from Donna in Cape Cod, look at this. Look how fun. I love that it's kind of like a very sedate background, and then you've got this bold flower, and then you have like a really, really bold stripe on these two edges, but it's contained to a small amount of space so that it doesn't overwhelm the card. I think it's really, really cool. It's a nice balance to the card. And then on the inside, we've got more stripes. So cool. I love all that coloring. Looks like maybe it was stenciled. Beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Donna. All right. This next one is from Ritva in Finland. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, so it's kind of like this, I think it's a pattern paper in the background, and then a die cut on top for all those stripes, and then she has a stenciled flower, and then I'm assuming this is in Finnish. We'll have to ask her what it means, or I guess I could like totally do like, what is it, that like Google Translate thing on your, let's see, translate. Google Translate, I'm totally going to do it on my phone. Camera, take a picture. Our owners. From German to English. Our owners? That doesn't make sense. Maybe it's Finnish. All the best. There we go. From Finland, that was a clue. But that's cool. All the best. What a pretty card. Yes, Kathleen calls it delicate. Yes, I would say it's delicate as well. So pretty, and I love the little pearls she's added on as well. Ritva, what a beautiful card. I love that. All right, next up, we have a card from Kay Furnish. She's got an envelope that says Life is a Journey. And then look how cool this is. Set sail in the direction of your dreams. And then she's got the striped pattern paper in the background. What a cool card. I know exactly who this needs to go to because I know someone who likes to go sailing and they would love this card. Minimal stripes, but they are there. No excuse needed. Lots of stripes. Love it. How cool is this? No details on where these images are from, but what a beautiful card. I love the banner. I love the like label. And then this like kind of grayed out baker's twine. So cool. Molly says, I kind of liked Our Owners. Not bad. Love it. Well, this is a beautiful card, Kay. Love it. Life is a Journey. That's beautiful. I love it so much. Okay. Next up, got 2 cards stuck to each other with their plastic bags, thankfully, not the cards themselves. Okay, this is really beautiful. Okay, this one is from Linda in Michigan. It's got a little envelope there. Look how pretty. So she also did some like striped paper piecing, and then she stamped and heat embossed over the top with a really large image. Does she say where it's from? She doesn't. I sort of suspect it might be from Altenew, but I could be totally wrong. I do know that Altenew has some really large stamp sets like this now, so that's my guess, but I could be wrong. What a beautiful card. Kind of monochromatic, but still colorful. I love it. So beautiful. Linda, you knocked it out of the park. That's so pretty. And I know I've already said that phrase tonight, but you know what? You guys are knocking it out of the park. It's so good. Okay. This next one is from Karina in Oregon. And look how cute this is. Okay, so she's also done some piecing of the stripes, but she's left the edges a little bit rougher so that it creates a little bit of a textured stripe. What a fun technique. And then she's taken this large die cut and she stamped the floral image on the top and bottom and then created a diagonal kind of line with that grading. So cool. What a fun card. Karina, the colors on this are beautiful. I love that it's kind of yellow and then sorry, totally blew up my speakers probably sneezing. Excuse me. Oh, my ears feel better after that though, so that's kind of nice. Allergies, y'all, they don't even end in the summer. Yellow transitioning to green and then to blue and then to like this like reddish violet. So pretty. I love it. Karina, good job. If you could see my face, you'd see the smile you put on it. Oh, that's a cute sentiment. I love that. Thank you so much for that card. Okay, this one, so cute. When I opened up the envelope, I saw it right away. I try not to look too long, but I saw it. This is from Angie in British Columbia, Canada. Stop it. It's so cute. So dang cute. Okay, so she says, Concord and 9th paper, Avriel Peekaboo Pets stamp and die set, Photoplay Hi Hello Hey stamp and die set. I love that so much. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but like there's kind of a gap right here and she has like glitter, white glitter cardstock. And then she's got all the strips creating the stripes. And then she's created a little cutout for the kitty. Then you've got the little paws, so adorable. She also has some kind of like dewdrop enamel dots or clear enamel dots just right around there. So cute. And it is a great color combo. I would have never put so many colors together and they look amazing. Love that. I've been thinking about you. What a cute card. I love that. Okay, this next one has a really fun envelope with a hamburger on it from Barbara in Virginia. And when you see the card, you'll know why there's a hamburger. It's because you're getting a whole meal deal here. I love it. I love that she's created like strips of pattern paper and then weaved them together to create that background. So you've got kind of like that striped background. I believe she used, this is from CZ Design. I'm not sure where the burger and fries and drink are from, but what a fun die set. And then let's get together. I love that. So cute. Very summery. It's adorable. This is a great stencil on that envelope as well. So thank you so much, Barbara. What a fun card. I've got just a few left. This next one is from Patty in Massachusetts. And look how fun this is. I love that oval cut out with, let's see, is this like a, it looks like she stamped the butterflies on the pattern paper and then colored them in with colored pencil. She says gel pens and color pencils. Love it. Oh, we've got a little boo-boo right there. Let's fix it. That probably just happened like going in the envelope or something. We'll just do a couple little dabs of glue, hold it down. We'll just do a little card surgery. There we go. Good as new. Love that. And then she's got like some little, let's see, are these gems? I think they are gems. They might be like dewdrops too, but so cute. And then on the inside, oh, I think that pattern right here must have been stenciled on because it's kind of like faded in the center over here. How cool is that? I love that. So this is from Patty. All right. This next one is from Susan in Connecticut. And look at this dreamy card. Chase your dreams. I love that there's little bits of gold on it. She says, Spellbinder die for clouds. These little cloud edges. Distress mica stains. Oh, for this like pattern. Oh, that's really beautiful. Paper strips from Spellbinder's Club paper pad. How fun is that? I love that. I love all the pops of gold. It's so pretty. This is a very like dreamy card. Wait, there was a card for August? Oh, it was. You're right. This card is for August. I put it in the wrong pile. Well, you'll see it again next month too. I'll just put it over there in August. Okay, this one definitely was for July though. This is from Susan. Thank you so much, Susan. The theme for August is coloring. All right, this is from Laura in Ohio. Look how fun this is. So she created the striped pattern and then die cut them. How cool is that? I love that you can kind of see the colors going all the way through. It's so neat looking. And then she's got this embossed background for some texture. So cool. And it was actually on the front of the card, so you can really feel the texture. How neat. So cool. There's a little bit of like a shimmer sparkle. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's a little bit of a shimmer sparkle. Love that. What a fun card. I love it's so dramatic with just the colorful words right there in the center. Thank you so much, Laura. What a fun card. Okay, we have another one that will be going back to Andrea when we're done here. This is Andrea who's in the chat. Hi, Andrea. You probably could have used this card for August as well, but it's for July. So she's done some faux dip dye, it looks like. It says, I did my stripes with the faux dip dye technique. I've always done it with only different values of one color. This time I decided to try a yellow to pink gradient. I love how it came out. Yes, it looks very dramatic. I love it. Stamps are Altenew Birthday Builder greeting and Sweet and Sassy Stamps all wrapped up image. So cool. I love that. Yeah, faux dip dye. Such a good way to do stripes. I would have never even thought to do it as stripes. That's so cool. Love that. What a fun card, Andrea. Good job. So colorful. And it seriously like makes me think of like sunset. Like it has like sunset vibes with it too, which is kind of cool. In fact, from in there, I thought this was a lighthouse. Like this is water and there's a sunset and then a lighthouse. But no. It's a stack of presents. It's so cool. Okay. We'll get this mail off to the post office. All right, we have another patriotic card. This one is from Brenda in North Carolina. Look at this envelope for one thing. What a fun envelope. How cool is that? And then she's got this die cut. I'm not sure. Did she say anything about it? Oh, here we go. Die. SMS simply to find Let Freedom Ring collection, eagle and flag. So that's this right here. So she did like a striped background and then the white is all one big piece. Red and blue stripes of cardstock in various widths. Bling, star, and eyes. Oh, that's true. There is. I didn't realize that. The negative from die embellishments inside. Oh, there we go. That's cool. How cool is that? Stars inside card and on back are from a paper punch washi tape on envelope. Oh, wow. Look at that. Lots of details on this. Wow. So cool. Brenda, what a fun die cut card. And a really cool way to use all the different elements that you got from the die cut. That's so cool. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Looks like we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left. But I think these first 3 are from the same person. So this one is from Vicky. Look how cool this is. Got those little stripe segments from the stenciling. What a cool way do you do that? And then it looks like this butterfly is stamped with clear embossing on top, maybe? There's like a little bit of a sheen on it. I'm not sure what it is. So cool, though. Always believe something wonderful is about to happen. Yes, that's a great way to go through life. How cute is that? I love the colors. So this is Vicky's first card. I think she's got 2 more for July. Let's see here. Yep, here's another one. This one is masculine stripes. How cool is this? Like this mix of patterns. It is very masculine, isn't it? For some reason, because of all the browns, it makes me almost think of like a brown plaid. Maybe it's because of the crisscross or whatever. That's so cool. Great way to do kind of like a masculine look on a card. So neat. So this is from Vicky in Orlando, Florida. Oh, and then You Rock on the inside. That's a cool stamp. Love that. If it was a Hallmark, it wouldn't look this good. I love that. I love that so much. Okay. One more from Vicky. A thank you butterfly card. So she's done kind of like that weaving with the strips of pattern paper like we saw earlier, but this is done in a different way where she's got it only on like the 4 corners and then the center doesn't have any stripes. She's covered it with the butterfly image and the die cut. So cool. I love that. Oh, I think she gave us what each one of these have on the back. Okay, we'll go back and look at them. So this one is different scraps to make weave. Butterfly uses picked raspberry, fossilized amber on salty ocean, and wilted violet oxides over stamps. Embellished with metallic pens. Look at back of card. Oh, yep, yep. So fun. Love that. And then the thank you and the butterfly inside. Okay, so this card was a mix of tapes. Yep, and then look at back of card. Yep, yep. And then this one was Distress Oxides on Jelly Plate with stencil stripes. Oh, that's cool. It's a jelly plate. Sprayed with Myolon mica spray. My own mica spray. Oh, she's made her own mica spray. Applied dragonfly glaze on wings. Oh, okay. So there's a glaze on. That's what I was seeing. But it shows that shiny. Look at back of card. Love it. So cool. Thank you so much, Vicky, for those cards. They all turned out so amazing. All right, here's the last card for tonight, and this one is from Lisa in Kissimmee, Florida, and look how cute this is. So she has like these like die-cut little wavy stripes, making kind of like ocean, and then she's stamped the little penguins right on top. So dang cute. No info on the penguins, but they're adorable. Love them. Today is your birthday. It's all about you. Make it amazing, whatever you do. What a cute sentiment inside of a card. I love that. Those little guys are so cute. I love them. I love that there's little, I'm not sure where she did like an enamel, like a little dewdrop kind of enamel thing over the little confetti. It's really, really cool. What a fun detail. All right, so those are the cards for tonight. I did want to mention and send a big thank you to all of you who sent me condolence cards for Sophie and Daphne. I really appreciate it, and it's been good to kind of like open the mail and go through that and, you know, have a good cry and then whatever. I did want to mention that. I kept them off to the side here, so in case any of you wanted to see them, I thought they were really, really cute. I won't open them up because then I'll just start crying. So I thought I would just show you the cards because they're so dang cute. Cute little kitties. There's this one right here. A little butterfly. There were lots of rainbow. I mean, you know, over the rainbow bridge type things. Lots of rainbow on the cards, which I thought was so fun. Look how cute that is. I thought this one was a really fun take on like a shaker card. Like a little paw print die. And then we've got a little rainbow with paw prints. What's funny is I opened these two consecutively. I'm like, oh wow, they're both like rainbows with paws. So cute. There's this one right here. And this one with the oxide blend, so cute. I love that one. And then this last one right here. I thought that was so cute. So I don't think this is an actual die. I think she replaced it with the paw die. I thought that was so cute. Anyway, just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who've sent cards along. I had a few other ones that came, but these were the ones that were sent to my mailbox, not my home address. So anyway, just want to say a big thank you to all of you who sent those along. I appreciate it so much. And until next time, I guess, the theme for August is coloring. So it can be any type of coloring. So if you want to send in some cards for that, try to get them in the mail by the end of the month. For the most part, cards that are mailed by the end of the month will get to me, you know, by the 4th or 5th day of the following month. So it's usually pretty safe. What cracks me up is like 40 minutes before I was going live, I got a notification that a package was delivered to my mailbox. And I was like, are you kidding? That could have been something, that could have been July cards. So I have no idea if that package contained cards that should have been shown tonight. But, you know, if they were July cards, we will catch up next month. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope to be back with a regular card video very soon. I think my schedule's been kind of crazy the last little bit, so haven't had as many videos, but hopefully that will ramp up. Got things in the works, exciting things that I don't even know when I can announce them, so we'll figure that out soon. All right, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I will see you all in another video very soon. Thanks for joining and thanks for watching.